Yeah, hi everyone. Very good evening. Can someone from the audience please confirm if I'm audible to everyone, if I'm loud and clear?
Yes, sir, you're audible.
Oh, thank you so much. Pratik, are you there? Team, please put the session on record. Let's start now.
Yes, it is, sir. Already written.
Oh, great. So, hi everyone. Good evening again to everyone and welcome to this orientation session of Generative AI and Agentic AI, a revised program that we are going to launch today, powered by NASCOM. Let me start with a quick introduction. Myself, Arunava Mukherjee, Arun in short, that is how people call me out here. Majorly, those who are enrolled, I am known to everyone. Those who are for the first time joining this particular meet, so let me give them a quick introduction about Skills Revo. As you can see on the screen, we are the official training partner of NASCOM, National Association of Software and Services Companies. It's a globally recognized trade body that has control over 3,000 IT companies. So NASCOM is working under the ecosystem of Ministry of Electronics and Information Technology. Once you visit the site of Skills Revo, so you can check that. So Ministry of Electronics Information Technology, NSDC, National Skill Development Corporation, Skill India, Future Prime Skills. These are the particular affiliating bodies, knowledge partners that we are working with, being tied up with them. We are trying to take the initiative of IT beyond the boundaries of Indian subcontinent. So NASCOM in 80 countries, that's a very, very recognized thing. And let me just show you something interesting. So if you can check this, so NASCOM is in a signed MOU with MENA region. Let me share my whole screen. That will be helping you to get some idea. MENA, MENA, the acronym stands for Middle East and North Africa. So in entire GCC countries, NASCOM is playing a pivotal role to bring the IT initiative forward. So in 2018, since then, NASCOM is in a signed MOU. Special mention goes to DIFC, that is Dubai International Financial Corporation. So NASCOM in all Middle East countries, they are doing a great job bringing new courses for the upskilling, for the upgrading of the working professionals, not restricted to the IT industry. So that is why our courses have been designed in that particular way, where anyone working in any domain, they can easily migrate, they can make a career transition with the support of Skills Revo Academy under the mentorship of the professionals whom we have onboarded with us. So that will be helping you a lot in the upcoming days to upskill yourself and get the particular uh, leverage for this particular training program. Okay, so mastering in generative AI and agentic AI, as I told you, so that is a particular short program of duration approximately 2 months. Earlier, we used to have a mother program that we also are having right now that is called Advanced AI and Generative AI. Okay, so that program is divided into three parts. So first topic, that is the whole data science. Then next topic, that the whole artificial intelligence, followed by generative AI and agentic AI. But recently, we have been advised by the advisory body of NASCOM. We have been advised by our master trainers. We have been advised by the SIG, Special Interest Group members, that Gen AI and Agentic AI are kind of thing for which you do not have to possibly, dig deeper into the concept of machine learning, into the concept of AI, some nitty-gritties of Python, some basic knowledge on NLP, natural language processing, which is a AI tool that would help you to seamlessly join this particular course and upgrade yourself with this most popular domain of AI. So that is why, on that note, we revised the program, and separately, that is why most of you who are currently in this particular meet, they have enrolled for only mastering in generative AI and agentic AI. Others who I know for a long time, they have been with the journey of Skills Revo Academy for a long time. They have already completed their data science and machine learning with deep learning, followed by artificial intelligence, that is NLP, computer vision, reinforcement learning. As a part of their object program, now they are into their final step, final phase, I would say, where they are going to start their generative AI and agentic AI program. Okay. Saturdays and Sundays, these 2 days, we would be having live classes regarding the timing. For IST, same timing that we started today, 9 p.m. IST onwards, 2.5 hours approximately will be the class duration. Those who are currently putting up at Saudi, Kuwait, Qatar, Bahrain, 6:30 p.m. their local time, that would be the class commencement time. Those whose current location is either UAE or Oman, that would be 7:30 p.m. Okay. Live classes, two-way communicative. As this orientation session, you can see, you can talk to the master trainer. I would be introducing him very shortly. Anytime you can unmute yourself and you can put your queries even in the session. That would make your learning journey very much interactive, and you can take away the particular outcome as the reward of this particular program. Okay. And this time, again, we are privileged to have Mr. Upendra Tiwari, one of very senior trainers. We are always privileged to have him. So maybe down the line, some of those ongoing learners might have met Upendra sir during his course of entire learning journey with us. Regarding Upendra sir, so he is of course a seasoned Microsoft certified trainer with more than 17 years of experience in the field of education, in the field of project development, data science, machine learning, a complete expert in those areas, including, of course, AI, computer vision, NLP, and Hugging Face, LangChain, Generative AI, Agentic AI, also with Power BI, Tableau, and Google Data Studio. Mr. Tiwari, he holds multiple prestigious certifications from Microsoft, IBM, and TensorFlow, and has successfully trained over 15,000 learners and professionals across top organizations like TCS, like Sonata Software, Capgemini, LIC, and premier institutions like IIT Kanpur, NITTR, Chandigarh, and Chitkara University. So multiple projects, multiple developments he has done, he has delivered, being associated with the top-notch IT companies. And under his mentorship, Skills Info Academy has always felt very proud, very privileged, and all the learners too have reverted back with a very satisfied note. So I'm pretty sure this time, again, under his guidance, all of those who have enrolled for this particular program, all of those who are working with Skills Info Academy for last couple of months for their object program. So this finish line will be truly very much rewarding. So on that note, I would be requesting Mr. Upendra Tiwari sir to please take over from here. So I wish all of you a very, very happy learning journey, especially those who have joined Skills Info for the first time. Those who are already working with us, I'm pretty sure this time too, we will be having you on a very good note. This program, this last module will be helping you a lot to know about AI agents, to know about generative AI. And those who have joined this particular meet as an invitee, a special thanks on behalf of Skills Info Academy, Skills Info Management for joining this meet. I believe this session will be giving you enough clarity, ample clearance regarding how the session, how the training will be conducted, that might facilitate you for a decision-making process. So on that note, I'm just signing off from here. Arun Mukherjee this side. Upendra sir, the session is all yours.
Thank you, sir. Thanks for providing me this wonderful opportunity to talk with these wonderful people. And yeah,
pleasure has been always ours.
thank you, sir. Okay, so not need to talk about skills develop. Arnav sir has beautifully talked about it. Yeah. All right. So let's, instead of this, instead of going directly to the slide, I will ask a very simple question, and that is that how many of you check your WhatsApp? How many of you have checked your email or the social media today? Anyone? I think I'm asking a very waste question because everybody of you have done, isn't? Arnav sir, just please confirm, is my screen is visible, the slide?
Yes, it is.
Okay, thank you, sir. So, why I'm telling you, because maybe you know it, or maybe it will fail you certain uncomfortable, but in the coming few years, most of the content that you read, you reply to, or act on will not be written by humans. It will be created, improved, and executed by AI. So today is not a technical session. Today's somewhere we are trying to discuss that how our work life is going to be changed, and how you will stay ahead of it, isn't? So that's why we were talking about it, and you know, you already know that there's some AI hierarchy, and when I'm talking about this AI hierarchy, so yes, we have this, which is the AI, isn't? And then after this AI, we have this data science. That means we understand that if we are learning AI, that means automatically we are learning data science. If you're learning this data science, then we're learning data mining, then ML, then DL, and then you know we have the reinforcement learning, and now a new era have been added, and that is called as generative AI, isn't? So we will be talking about that. What is the generative AI? What is this agentic AI? Yeah, and I'm not going to tell you the theoretical definition. I'll be somewhere telling you that what I have implemented, or what we can do related to this generative AI versus agentic AI, isn't? So this generative AI as a prerequisition, if you know about the data science, if you know how your ML works, if you know how neuron work, then it is going to do better. But still, if you does not know, no worry, we will try to make sure that still we will understand each and everything in a very specific and understandable way. Now, before starting this, can anyone tell me that have you ever used any AI tool? For example, if I simply ask you that how do you create a PPT? Anyone? Yes, Lokeshji. So how do you create your PPT?
PowerPoint, and then using Copilot, we try
Okay.
to
Yeah.
enhance it.
All right. Anything else, Lokeshji? Means except this Copilot?
Yeah, there are other AI tools also like Gamma and others.
Yeah. So
That
now,
we use it.
if I simply show you, this Gamma, yeah, and if I simply go to one line prompt, although I'm going to write a very bad prompt right now, because that prompting also takes some time. So I'll simply write that create one PPT, create 1 hour presentation on explainable AI, for example. Explainable AI. Yeah. And I simply click on it. Yep. So even say I'm just going to create only 10 slides. I'll click on the generate. Yeah. And right now you can see that it is taking the default theme. But what I'll say, I have my own company's skills rebus theme. So I'll simply go here. We'll go to the theme. We'll go to the custom. Yep. And then in this custom, I'll simple select my skills revo theme. Yeah. Can you see automatically it have changed? Yeah. It have automatically changed. And you can see that earlier when we were working on making PPT, it was taking a lot of hours. Why? Because first of all, we had to do a lot of research to decide that what content we are going to add into our PPT. Then the selection of slide theme, and then the selection of graph and chart to represent our content, to make it beautiful. So Beautification was also a time-taking process at that time, and now you can see that it have been created in a minute. Yep, it has created in a minute. So, my dear friends, why I was talking about it, because as a human, there are two kind of people who are using AI. One, who are acting as a AI user, just like any non-tech guy. They're simply searching for an AI tool, they're searching for an AI application, they're dropping their prompt for the requirement, and they're getting their outcome. But that tool are always a temporary thing. Why? Because the moment you will start facing a requirement, the moment you will start working on the optimization of it, obviously you will see that a new tool will come into market. So the aim of this course is not to make you only the AI user. The agenda is to make you as an AI thinker who can leverage the AI to work with their requirement. Yeah. And I tell you that, can anyone tell me how exactly this gamma is working in behind? So this is the outcome that you are seeing. How exactly your gamma is working behind? So I tell you that first of all, the moment you write a prompt, it try to understand your content along with the context. That means obviously there will be certain LLM which will integrated with it, and you'll be surprised that GPT that your even chat GPT is using, the same LLM model is being used by the Gamma. Isn't it? Is also fetching the OpenAI API key to and it is integrating in its application, and it is creating the content. So somewhere the first thing is what? The first thing is that it will be simple. It will be simply generating your, on the basis of the prompt have been written, what it will do, it will understand the content along with the context. And who will do it? It will be doing it by the LLM. And then this LLM will structure and generate the flow. Okay. Then obviously it will be calling the API that will be related with the design and layout intelligence. And yes, then there will be a visual and formatting engine that somewhere create the beautiful visual as well as format it. And yes, then it will become your editable presentation or the doc or the web page. So we, as a GenAI engineer, we as a learner will try to see that how exactly the workflow can happen. And that workflow we are talking about either, um, you know, for the GenAI models, like any LLM models or any agentic AI. Yeah, we are going to work on. All right. And yes, time to time, I'll be talking about certain AI tools also that you can leverage to fight with the bandwidth in your company. Now, everyone, you know that there's one, which is the generative AI, and another is the agentic AI. One is the generative AI, another is the agentic AI. So can anyone tell me what is the difference between them? Yeah, you can unmute and you can talk, sir.
Yeah, hi, Wasim is there. Actually, I think generative AI generates the things where agentic executes.
Okay. So yes, agentic AI executes. Anything more you want to add here, sir? Sorry.
I think I know this.
Okay. No worry. Anyone else? What is generative AI and what is agentic AI? Okay, no worry. I'm telling you. So basically, whenever you are leveraging your AI to generate something, whenever you are using your AI to generate something, and what could be that? So basically, it could be the images, it could be the text, it could be the video, it could be anything. Yeah, and even you can use your LLM to analyze that. That is the generative AI, isn't? While you are looking for a system, you are looking for an application that will act on behalf of you. I tell you one more thing. I tell you very, uh, simple example. Let's say everyone, say after this session, for example, say, uh, Arnav sir want to take feedback, isn't? Arnav sir want to take feedback of all you people. Now, very general and very practical question I'm asking to you all. How many of you will fill? Means, in let's say you please think empathically, and if I'm asking you that right now there are 25 people as an audience. Now, anyone, can you tell me what do you think that in terms of percentages, how many people will fill the feedback form in one go? While seeing the message, they will fill the form. Anyone out of 25? Any response? Hmm?
70%.
70%, isn't sir? So, sir, if 70% have failed, now there is a 30%, isn't? And say, just to improve our process, just to improve our teaching learning process, what we want that there should be at least 90 to 95% responses. So what we should do, Iqbal sir?
Sorry again.
So let's say you are saying that in first attempt, 70 or 75% people can fill, isn't? So let's say I'm roughly estimating
Yes.
that 14 people can fill the feedback in one go. Now, remaining 10 people, remaining 8 people, how we will ensure that they should fill the feedback form?
Resend them this form.
Mail, isn't sir? Along with the link or
Yes.
directly the email, isn't sir?
Yes.
So it's a manual process, isn't? Day by day, you will be filling we will be sending the email. And what will happen? That people will be somewhere, uh, say after sending your one email, maybe 2 or 3 people have again fill the form. Here, this is the best way to remind them. But the problem is what? You will have to always remember that there should be an email that have been shooted to these people. Isn't? Either you'll have to plan, or what you can do, you can simple leverage the automation. How you can leverage the automation? So let me tell you in this way, like, see, what you can do, I'm not going to, generate right now, but yes, if you want, then I can show you uh, during the session. So let's say what you did, this is the Google form that we have generated. And obviously, say out of this, 16 people have filled the form. Now, everybody knows that the thing that we have filled here, it can be easily downloaded into a Google Sheet as a response. Yes or no, everyone? Yep. So what is happening?
Yes.
Isn't? So what will happen now? Even let me go with the paint first. Here I feel much comfortable to explain. Anyway, so here you can see, so what happened? So we had this Google form that we have taken, and then this Google form had certain entries. Let's say there was the name, there was the email, and then obviously all the feedback metrics. So we will be so the moment we simply downloaded this as a Google sheet. Say here one sheet have been occurred. and that was what? That was containing the response of whoever have filled. Now, what I can do here, I can simple create another master sheet. And this master sheet will be having the tabular information of all the participants who are attending the orientation right now. Okay. So can't I say that these people who have filled the form, they will also be into this master sheet? Yes or no? Yep. So what I'll do, I'll simple use lookup to have the status that, okay, those who are into this, that means they have filled the form. So their status will be yes. And those who are into this, but they have not filled the form, the status I'll save it as a no. Isn't I'll save the status as a no. Now what I can do, I can simply write one script in the Google Sheet. I can write the script into the Google Sheet and will write in such a way that all those who have not filled the feedback form, they will be getting an email. They will be getting an email, isn't? So let me show you here, everyone. Similar thing, I have just to showcase the glimpse of the example. I'm just showing you. So here you can see that, say, this was the form response, isn't? Like we were talking about. So this was the form response, and then this is the master sheet. So I can say now that here, whoever will be there, yeah, I'll simple delete these names because again, there will be a email sent to them. So now you can see that this is the people who have filled the form, isn't? Now let's say Jyotirmay, Anvi, Amol, Kavita. So here I can show you that, see, Anvi, Jyotirmay, Amol, Kavita, their status is coming filled now because I have written one VLOOKUP formula here. Okay. Now, after that, see those who have not filled, like I'm just mentioning my name, that I have not filled the form. So yes, my status is not filled now. Isn't? So what I did, I simple written one app script. Okay. I've written one app script where, you know, what will happen? Those who have not filled the form, isn't? So can anyone would like to share their email so that I can just justify? Anyone?
You can write in the text section.
Sorry, sir.
I'm writing email in the text. So
Sure.
wasim.mac@gmail.com.
Yeah. So I'll just go to this chat. Okay. So two people have shared. Thank you. I'll simply paste here their email ID. Okay. So that was just only for the check. So I'll simply, so you can see here that there are three people who have shared their email ID, and I'm expecting that they all will also be getting the email. Yeah. And you know, right now, I think I'll write for them, Alam sir. All right. This is Hafiz ji, and this is Wasim sir. Yeah. All right. Now, so I don't need to enter your email here. Okay. I'll simple drag the status. Yeah. So can you see that your status is not filled right now? And if I show you here, so what you are going to see, everyone, you're going to see this message in your email. Okay. This message you're going to see in your email. So if I simply run it, I'll simple run it. And you can see that my email ID is calling.upendra1408. Yeah, invalid email. Which one? There's one invalid email. I think there's one email is having problem. I want to. So otherwise, there's no issue. So let me do one thing. A simple try them with one by one. Yeah. So here, if I run it, okay. So this is not the issue. So there's some issue with the email ID here. I'll have to check it. Um, okay. So even I'll simple cut it now. Okay. Cut and delete. And now if I run it, say, yeah, so execution completed. Now everyone, this is not the email ID. This was the email ID. Can you see when I got this email? When I got this email, I got it right now, isn't? Yeah. Even now, if I simply add one by one, isn't of yours, and let me check. So say Sayyid Ali, this email ID, I'm just going to add here. Yeah. And say I'll write here Sayyid, and even the number is not needed. So I'll simple call this not filled. Yeah. And obviously, then if I simple click on the run, yeah, execution completed. So Mr. Sayed, can you tell us that did you or Saida, I'm really sorry if I gone wrong. So can you tell me that whether you got any email or not? This is the email ID. I think it is Saida, isn't? And even, yeah. So you got it. Thank you. Now I'll again check with this Wasim sir. Yeah. Okay. So I'll check with the Wasim sir now. So I'll simple copy the Wasim sir's email. Okay. And say again, I'm writing this status. Wasim sir, I'm going to run and please let us know.
Okay.
I hope you also would have received the email,
Yeah, I got the email.
isn't? So that means what?
Yes.
Now you can think in this way, like instead of reminding them one by one, you have to remember what you will do. You'll be writing this script, and then after, there's a trigger option. There's a trigger option. If you go to this one, there's a trigger option, and here you can decide. So let's say if I click on the add trigger, okay. So those who are into this email ID, and let me show you here. So right now, I got it again because I have not filled the form. And obviously, whenever this mail will be triggered, I'm going to get the email. Now, what I can do in this trigger, I'll call that function, send in reminder email that we had. And then here, instead of the spreadsheet, I'm writing that it should be time driven. Yeah. So what we can decide that, okay, every day, around 8 to 9 a.m., the mail should be triggered. Yeah. every day or every 8 hours, or even we can have the custom time. We can have the custom time. Okay. So here say instead of the, hour timer, can you see month timer? I'll simply go with the month minutes timer. And just to showcase you, I'll do what? I'll write here every 5 minutes. Okay. Every 5 minutes. Please confirm that after 5 minutes again, did you get the email or not? Those who are in this list. Yeah. Okay. And I'm pretty sure you'll be getting it. So can't you think that how, because of the AI, you have simply automated your process? Isn't? And this is already a Google Sheet provided. So what is the intention? I just wanted to tell you that how you can think that how the thing can be automated. Not only this, even what we can do, we can have the multiple sheets as per your teammates, and then obviously you would be maintaining any tracker. So wherever the tracker status will be not started or in under process, in progress. So what will happen? Daily, your email will be sent to them until they would not have changed it to completed. Yeah. And your Google Sheet will be automatically showing this. So, sir and ma'am, what is my agenda to tell it that yes, people have started to think about it because of working with less people and working with less people, and there are a lot of things to work. So the thing is that we can simply automate it. And I hope you would have liked this. So this kind of session we are going to drive in the during the time, so that somewhere we'll be working on it. Yeah. Even I tell
Can
you
I
what
can
happened.
I ask you a question, please?
Yes, sir, please.
Yeah. So, what is the role of AI in this example?
The role of AI is here that everything is getting automated, although it is working with the very few code. So, sir, you know what is happening? That people are thinking that if we are using any ready-made AI tools and we are working on it, then that is the AI. AI means wherever you can leverage AI to fight with your bandwidth problem, to fight with, that how you can have a less time reduction. So
Okay, so
here
this
actually,
kind of
sir,
automation
yeah,
we can do without the AI, right? We
yeah,
can write a code and do this kind of automation.
exactly, sir. You can do that. So intention was what? That
Okay.
somewhere think about the automations. That means, you don't have to develop any heavy LLM. The aim is to integrate your OpenAI API to build the simple system.
So what is actually agentic AI? I'm still confused.
Let me tell you. So one thing is clear that somewhere automation is clear, sir. That what is the automation? That somewhere
Yeah, yeah.
you have to reduce your effort. Now I tell you that how we have done it. So here, one thing that you have used the Google Sheet by writing the app script. Another thing could be what? That you can integrate this Google Sheet with your Zapier. You can integrate this Google Sheet with the N10 or any other API. And what will happen?
Mhm.
That not only the email, the WhatsApp message will also be shared to the people daily or whatever time you have decided. Here, so that automation is doing with the Agentic AI, but you don't have to develop it. It is already present. But think about you as a Agentic AI engineer and what you are doing. So let's say, in which profile you are working, sir? In which profile you are working?
Hello.
Hello.
Say again.
So what is your profile, sir?
What do you mean by profile?
Profile means in which domain you are working.
I'm working in IT domain.
Okay, IT domain. So, sir, you can think now that even I tell you what we have implemented. So basically, what was happening that sometime, we had to audit the sales call, isn't that whether they were having any overcommitment or are they aligned with our specification. So what we did, we simply defined a workflow, isn't? And in that workflow, we have used a lot of AI models, like we are using the Whisper AI. Even after Whisper AI, what was happening? That the call was converted into text, isn't? And then here, after that, we simple integrated with the GPT 5.1. And what this was doing, so that call that was converted into text, it was doing summary of it, isn't? It was also, telling that whatever our specification was there, whatever our keyword was there, how much this call is aligned with it. And it was grading it out of the 10. Not only this, even on the basis of our different FAQ, for that we have used the RAG model. On the basis of that FAQ, it was also giving certain suggestion to the caller. And in this way, I tell you, sir, that somewhere, we don't have to work on the audits of the call. And yes, the quality of the call was improved by 32%. So here
Okay,
we
okay, got
leverage
it,
AI.
got it.
Yeah. And sir,
Hmm.
you
So
as
if
an IT professional can understand that right now what is happening, everywhere AI is getting leveraged. If you have to do the debugging of your code, you're using the GitHub Copilot. Yeah. So what I mean to say that
Mm.
wherever you have to reduce your time, wherever you have to, somewhere fight with the bandwidth. This is the word that I frequently uses, because you know that if there is the requirement of 9 people, so company will have 6 people. So how to work more in a less time? Here, the agentic AI is going to help you, isn't? So this is something like now.
okay.
So if I talk about the generative AI plus agentic AI, so what is happening here? Your generative AI will generate as per your prompt. The generative AI will generate as per your instruction. But your agentic AI will not only do this one, your agentic AI will act on behalf of you, isn't? It will initiate one system,
Yeah.
and whatever thing has to be decided, it will be taking on behalf of you. So it will be working on a complete workflow. While the generative AI is
Hmm.
going to work
So
only,
if I
yeah.
Yeah, so if I say, for example, in the previous example,
Uh-huh.
like the Google Sheet, the form was filled up to 90%. So if I say agentic AI will take care of 90%, once the 90% threshold reach, it will stop sending email. So can we do something like this?
Yeah,
So
yeah,
then
we can do
it
it.
will be
E-
more.
Yeah, even I tell you
Okay,
the
okay,
another
got it. Got the
another.
idea. Got that.
Yeah. So somewhere, sir, it is going to be automated. Even, sir, what we have done, uh, very soon we are going to implement lively in our sales call. So what will happen? Let's say the lead have been generated, isn't, sir? The lead have been generated.
Yeah.
Now, obviously, there will be a first call, and this is the thumb rule of the lead, that once the lead have been generated, if you're calling to the target audience or the customer within 1 hour, the result will be the chances of getting that into conversion is going to be more. And say if we're getting 500 lead, so I hope you are totally aligned that out of this 500, in the first welcome call, the lead will be filtered up to 100, if I'm not wrong. 90% leads are maybe because of by mistake or just trying with some experiment. So what we can do, so here we have again used our audio model, and what it does, so once the lead have been generated, automatically the call have been sent to the audience or the customer, isn't? And again, in the same way, like a salesperson call, that, hi, Mr. Kaushal, is it the good time to talk to you? Let's say you are telling that, no, no, right now I'm not available. So it will ask, say, okay, so what is the good time to talk to you? Let's say you are telling that at 10 p.m., I'll be free. So automatically, at 10 p.m., the call will be made. Automatically, the call will be made. There's not going to be any kind of frustration. There's not going to be any kind of time foundation. Let's say I'm the family man. Maybe at 10 p.m., I will have certain personal commitment. Yeah, but for this application, there's no personal commitment. It will automatically make a call at 10 p.m. Yeah. So,
Okay, got
so
it, got it.
there is a AI involved, isn't? So I hope I have answered your question, sir.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay. So,
Please, please go ahead.
in this way, we have to think about workflow, and then we will be leveraging our agentic AI, isn't? So, and just to let you know in a very simple way, I've just demonstrated that this Google Sheet example. And I hope that if whoever email is here, they would have received 2 times that email, isn't? Because the trigger is still on, and the trigger is at every 5 minutes. And if you really wants to delete this trigger, once your job is completed, you can simple delete the trigger without having any subscription, isn't? Or yeah, as I've said to you that the way we have sent the email, you can connect any API like Zapier, like N10 or Meta API, that every day, as per your requirement, the WhatsApp messages can also be shown and sent on behalf of you. Yeah. The another example I'll take, and then after I'll directly move to the slide. So uh, let me ask you, everyone, if I have to improve my communication skill. So in our early days, what we were doing, so everybody was suggesting that let's do one thing, just speak in front of mirror, and then you will understand your weakness, your shortcomings, and you will improve accordingly. And right now, what is happening? There are a lot of AI tools. There are a lot of AI tools that basically helping you that how you can improve yourself. Yes or no? So have you ever used any communication coach as a AI tool? Anyone?
There is a question in the chat box, sir. If you can kindly address that for Mr. Kalyana Raman.
Offline coaching. Okay. I plan to go online. Will the detailed course enable me to generate videos of lecture? Definitely, sir. Definitely. And even I tell you one use case. So what we did. So basically what is there, uh, you know, so what we have found and what we are working, let me tell you. See, there are certain concepts for this. For that, there are certain prerequisites required. And since most of us are the working profession, the main fight is to get time for our upskilling time. And that's why what we did, me and Arnav sir have decided that let's do one thing. Let's create 5 to 7 minute video bite that will be giving the concept. And what you can do, you can simply open it and you will see it before coming to the lecture. Now the question arises that how we can generate it, because neither me have time nor on other, obviously there will be a communication gap. So what we decided that, okay, let's do one thing. Let's create some script using the AI for themselves. And then there is a Hagen, or we can use Flicky. So these are the AI tools where simply we will have to drop our script. Okay. And even there's a voice cloning option. So even, sir, you can simply speak and your voice will be cloned and the entire video will be generated with your voice. Yeah. So a lot of AI tools are there, sir. Even you can simple explore your, as I've said, Flicky AI. You can explore Hagen. Right now, people are using Hagen more for that purpose. Okay.
Now, what I wanted to know was whether this whole course will teach us how to do Agen or Clicky or specific, or it will be a generalist kind of a course.
No, sir. It is going to be a general in terms that there will be a lot of people from the multiple domain. But yes, in the same time, the use cases that we'll be discussing, the one of the use cases will be aligned with your problem statement.
Okay.
Because we have the variety of the participants. Some are from the IT industry, some are from the pharma, some are from the teaching, just like you. So a lot of people, some are from the sales also. So considering all into single umbrella, the moment concept will be discussed, then yes, it is going to be discussed that how we can implement it in our domain. Okay. So sometime the implementation will be from the sales, sometime the implementation will be by taking the problem statement of the pharma industry, sometime it will be from the education industry. So yes, sir, it surely we are going to hit your problem statement.
Okay, thank you. Thank you.
Okay, sir. Yeah. And you please explore if you have not that Hagen, you will really feel amazed. Okay. Another thing, sir. So I was just trying to talk about this Udly. So what you can do, say, so there's a Udly AI, isn't? All right. So here, let's say I just went to this Udly AI. Okay. And say I want to improve myself in the field of the communication. So what I did, I simply signed in. It's a freemium, everyone. Freemium means 5 times you can use it for free, and then after you will have to pay. Yeah. So as a practice, what you can do, you can go with the role play, you can go with the presentation, you can go with the interview, or you can upload your video and you can allow your Udly to analyze your speaking as well as it will suggest you. So let's say I'll simply go to this interview. Yeah. So first of all, it has opened the video, isn't? My face is coming, and now see. So let's say I'm just starting here. I will be trying to speak in a general way. I will make sure that I should not do any mistakes, but still it will try to analyze and it will tell me that where I could have improved. So I'll simple click on start. I'm Upendra Tiwari. I'm working as a data scientist as well as I'm the trainer also. And if my knowledge is being concerned, so yes, somewhere I'm comfortable in data science, machine learning, AI, business analytics, as well as agentic AI. I have taken certificate from the TensorFlow. I have taken certificate from the PL300 Microsoft, IBM certified data science trainer, as well as, yes, I have done a lot of certification from the IIT Kanpur. So I simply stopped it. Okay. Now it is asking that ask me AI follow-up questions, or I want to see save and view analysis. I simply click on one more. Definitely. So yes, there were one SBI project that was on the dormant customer prediction and doing its factor analysis. And the most challenging task that I had to do here, that bank was not agreed to provide their data. So first of all, we simple build the prototype, and for that we have gathered data through various sources, and one of the source was to just float the survey form and get the data. And there were a lot of missing values, a lot of noises over there that we had to clean. As you know that whenever you have missing values, so yes, either you can drop the row or the column, but if you have less data, then the best technique is to do imputation. Whatever continuous data I had, I just simply did the mean or the median imputation depending upon the problem statement, as well as for the categorical or discrete data, I simply did the mode imputation. Let's say I'm just going to end this session. Yeah, although I could have, just continued, but I'll simply end this interview. Okay. Now here, there's a save and view analysis. Okay. So now in this save and view analysis, can you see there's an analytics and the coaching. I'll simple click on this analytics. So what went well? First thing I repeated. What I repeated? We, I. Yeah, that I could have not done. But yes, they are telling that it's natural because the flag is less than 0.4%. The filler word, I have used 9 filler word, 6 times 3 times The weak word, 4 times so, 4 times just, isn't? I could have said whatever I have said, 32% less because 32% excess I have said, isn't? Sentence is started with the as. Now, this is my analysis of the entire thing. And if I go with the coaching, everyone, so can you see here that the strength, your enthusiasm for the subject matter, and the breadth of your certification showcase your strong commitment to your field. Nice job. This is the growth area they're talking about. Yeah. And also they are telling here the feedback per responses. Question wise. Can you see? So this is the AI. This is the generative AI, isn't? But if you have to implement this, so obviously at that time, maybe that you can be the AI user, you're just having the subscription and you're using the Udemy. But let's say you as a company employee, you want to generate this kind of model, then we need to understand that how exactly this is working in the behind. And I tell you everyone that what is happening that first of all, you are giving your speech, which is coming in the form of the audio and video. Then you are converting them into text. Yeah, a speech to text model you're using. Then your LLM is doing the language and the pattern analysis, and also it is doing the behavior and delivery analysis. And on the basis of that, it is first giving us the feedback in terms of analytics, as well as it is giving in terms of the coaching. So how this kind of problem statement will be taken, how we can work on this solution, this kind of session is going to happen in our future session. Yeah. So, that's why before jumping to the PowerPoint, I was just trying to give you the glimpse of the session. Yeah.
Mr. Tiwari,
Yes.
there is another question in the chat board raised by Mr. Kalyanaraman sir that he has zero knowledge about IT and coding. So, will he face any challenges if he joins hands with Skills Info Academy for this particular program? On that note, I have just mentioned that as of now, we are providing some basic knowledge on Python and NLP just to facilitate and make sure that the joining of this course becomes seamless. So what do you suggest to Mr. Kalyanaraman?
So, Arnav sir, I'm totally aligned with this answer because as a prerequisite, yes, you should have the knowledge of the Python. As a prerequisite, you should at least understand that what is the natural language processing. Because mostly when we work on the generative AI, they're going to generate the data, either in terms of the audio or the video. And mainly if I talk about the official works, so we generate the text data. So yes, sir, you should have this as a prerequisite. And it's great if you go with these pre-learning modules before attending the session. Yeah, you can plan the module wise that when to learn what. And in that case, you can talk to Prateek. Even if you want, I can also discuss with you that what should be your path of learning as a pre-learning. Okay, sir?
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Okay, sir. Now, everyone, if I simply again go to my PPT. So these examples that I was telling you now, that example's intention was not to make you the AI user. The intention was to make you the AI engineer, especially in the field of generative AI and the agentic AI. Yeah. So I hope now you are already clear that what is the generative AI and what is this agentic AI. So somewhere, as I've said to you, that the generative AI will be acting just like an intern who came in your company and he's acting upon as whatever you are suggesting. While the agentic AI is just like your assistant, your personal assistant. He's taking care of your entire schedule, and wherever the action is needed, He's on behalf of you taking the decision and acting upon. Yeah. So whenever you're talking about this agentic AI, so yes, it is, let's say, this is something like it will also be following certain workflow in the background. First of all, it will be going with the goal, and then it will plan, then it will be using the tools as per the requirement, and then it will execute, evaluate, and wherever there's a improvement scope, yes, it will be doing it. And yes, if I simply ask you that how a good employee work, so you will also tell that this is the way uh, a good employee works, isn't? So, the thing that we are talking about, whether in the pharma industry or the IT or the education, sales, marketing, the thing that I'm talking here, everyone, this is not the future theory. This is already happening, and we as a learner is going to leverage into our daily work. So this AI agent can review your clinical data, it can flag the risk, it can update the compliance documents. Yep. So even I can tell you that as an IT professional, what you can do, your AI agent can simple write the code on behalf of you. It will test it on behalf of you. It will deploy it on behalf of you. And yes, it will also report the success as well as the failure. Again, if I keep Kalyaraman sir in my mind, and so I can say that simple, your AI agent can track on behalf of you your student progress. It can generate the quizzes on behalf of you, and also it can provide the personalized learning student wise. So that means, everyone, the intelligence is going to be same. Yes, as per your domain, the thing is going to be a slightly difference. Okay. Now, you know that this slide I usually keep in my PPT, that why now, why you? Because you know that I tell you that if you just go just only 4 to 5 years back, everybody was talking about data science and machine learning. But now, yes, just to make efficacy and efficiency in this GenAI, people are learning data science and machine learning. But again, their target is that after learning this, yes, I have to learn the GenAI and the Agentic AI. So in nutshell, I'll tell you, everyone, that every technology has a moment. So AI had research moments before. This is the adoption moment. Yeah. So those who adopt early, yeah, they are going to lead. So yes, so same thing will happen to here. And that's why, just because of the current scenario, what we did, the course has been designed in such a way that somewhere, the Gen AI and the Agentic AI, both flavor you're going to taste in a same curriculum. Yeah. So whatever you're talking about, and if you go in the background, so you will find out that most of the AI model, that AI tools that are famous and popular right now, they are using GPT in their background as LLM. Yeah, everyone. So yes, if I simply talk about the industry, so I'll tell you only one thing: where there's a data exists, where there's a process exists, yes, there's a scope of the Gen AI and the Agentic AI. If you want to create something, you'll be using Gen AI. If you want to make automated anything, you'll be using the Agentic AI. So I hope this is also answering the question that was asked. So if you really want to learn Gen AI, you should have certain Python basics. Yeah. And for that, our pre-learning module is more than sufficient. And yes, you need to understand this prompting that we will discuss in the session. Then NLP concept plus transformers. NLP concept plus transformers, that also we will be discussing in the session. But yes, some basic concept of the NLP you should have as a pre-learning, isn't? And then we will be doing it with the APIs, we'll be doing with the certain library that exists. For example, for the vector database, we'll be using the FASS, Pinecone, isn't? So accordingly, we'll be building the project and deploying it. And trust me that the discussion is going to have industry relevant, so that somewhere you can implement them into your daily problem. Whatever have been written here, just exclude it. As a trainer, my requirement is only one, that you should be curious and sincere. That's it. If you have curiosity, it means you're talking about the problem statement. If you have the sincerity, then yes, you will explore. If you have these two things, other can be easily inculcated. Yeah. Okay. This is the salary that I simply, this is not, I have just got from the internet. It is on the basis of whatever I'm seeing in my company, how we are dealing with the clients. Yeah, everyone. So yes, this is not a myth. You are seeing that people who are not leveraging AI, those who are not working with AI, yes, they are going to be replaced. And there are a lot of layoff example. I will not quote over here. Okay, everyone. So yes, start working, start leveraging, and yes, think about the problem statement in your company itself, that how I can simple make the things automated. Yeah. So even if I talk about Ask PDF, Chat PDF, Gamma, Canva AI, Quillbot, when you will go in the background, then you will find out that all of them are using GPT-4 as their LLM model. And all of you know that the GPT-4 is basically the LLM provided by the OpenAI. So what these people are doing, just like we're working on the cloud, we are having the API key. In the same way, they are having the API key and they're paying as they are using. So dear friends, with this word, a simple, not going to detail of anything, I have said to you already that yes, the curriculum have been designed in such a way that somewhere, we will have the total 2-month program. And yes, into that, the first module will be somewhere talking about the foundations of the generative AI, isn't that how this AI to ML to GenAI and the agentic AI, how your LLM works. So we'll be talking about the tokens, embeddings, or the context window, as well as we'll be talking about some real things, the capabilities, limitation, ethics, and responsible AI. Then in the second module, what we will do, we'll be talking about the core GenAI and the multi-model AI. Yeah, like how we can generate the text, how can summarize it, how the classification happens, how the question and answers goes on, isn't? Then even we'll be working with the multi-model system into that case. And then after, the better your prompt is, the better your outcome is. So that's why we'll have a detailed discussion in the prompt engineering. And yes, until your LLM does not get the context, the answer may be hallucinated. And that is why everyone somewhere will be talking about RAG also in detail. Yeah. And we'll be in the next module, we'll be talking about the agentic AI system. So what is the agents, what is the chatbot, what is the workflow, that things are going to be discussed in the detail. And yes, whatever, we are claiming here, we will be completing it. The things will be not going to be the monologue. It is going to be a 30-70, 30% theory, 70% hands-on. Okay. And we will make sure that yes, whatever agenda you have taken in your mind to join this course, that should be fulfilled. Yeah. So yes, with this word, I'll just stop here. If you guys have any question, then you can ask. Yeah, everyone.
There is one question in the chat that is has been raised by Mr. Mohammad Mohit sir, a very senior person.
Mhm.
Do we cover Editing and Zapier in this course? I don't think so.
Sir, actually, these N8N and Zapier, these are for the non-tech people. Non-tech people
Yes,
in the sense that their job is what? They're simply picking up the API and they're integrating it and the automation have been done. But
like Interact and all those
exactly,
bulk
sir.
yes,
Yeah,
yes, yes. AI Sensei, these kind of things. Yes.
100%, sir. So that means what somewhere the intention of this course is not to do this one. The intention is that how we can get the Python applications, how can we use the Python libraries to develop and build this kind of APIs. Yeah, but it's still one session, even without discussing to the Arnav sir, I'm giving commitment here that this N8N workflow I'll show you in the session.
Sure
Yeah,
thing, sir.
okay.
Learners are all yours. So whatever best is deemed fit by you, you can always take the call. You don't need to take approval from any sir or ma'am.
Okay. Thank you,
Couple
sir.
of discussions in this particular meet reminds me of some previously held batches. Upendra sir, you might be recollecting there was a lady down the line 5, 6 months back, Saida Begum ma'am. So I would
Yeah, yeah.
like to share that incident. She is a housewife. Her husband is a senior IT manager from Muscat, Oman, working for 20 years almost, Mr. Mohammed Ayaz, sir. So he recommended his wife to learn these things. So she asked in the open orientation session that I was a school teacher. I have not been working for last 10 years raising my kids. Is it really possible for me to make this happen? So what Upendra sir told her that, ma'am, if you can turn on your laptop, if that much is known to you, sure thing, you can do the course. You would be wondering, all of you in this meet, today she has been successfully making ML models, checking the bias, outliers, accuracy level, and deploying them. So she has been so good all through. So thank you so much, Upendra sir, for your valued mentorship and guidance to all those IT and non-IT professionals and freshers all through the journey. Thank you again
Thank you, sir.
for this informative and illustrative session. So anyone from the audience, if anyone has any question pertaining to whatever has been discussed, whatever would be delivered in the next 2 months, or anything regarding what Skills Revo can deliver, please, I would be more than happy to answer those. Yes, Wasim sir, I would be loving to answer your question. Please tell me.
Yes, sir. Actually, like I just like Sir Upendra sir explained. So what I understand, like this course will be more focusing on Gen AI agentic developing, like instead of using directly some ready-made uh,
Correct.
tools to be used. Like so, it will be like developing, focusing
Correct.
on more as a Gen AI developers rather than just using tools.
As an outcome of the program, you can aspire to be a Gen AI engineer and LLM engineer. As simple as that. That is the vision of this particular program. So
Yeah, thank you.
yes, Wasim sir.
That's good. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, sir. Yes, Mohit sir. Thank you so much. Anyone? Anyone from the audience? Upendra, I would be delighted to know, again, in this batch, we have very, very prestigious profiles, including those who have been continuing with us, including those who have opted individually for this particular generative AI, agentic AI program. All of them are, 15, 18, 20 years of work experience they're carrying under their belt. We are privileged to have all of them. I will not be mentioning any single name. Instead, I will be thanking all of you for choosing Skills Revo as your learning partner. So I'm pretty sure this journey will be truly an exciting one. Those who are working with us, they have already experienced that. Those who are going to start this course and experience Skills Revo for the first time, surely it would be a great one. So before we wrap up for the day, anyone from the audience related to any queries and anything?
And the classes actually we attended previously for the predictive analysis and LLM models and all these are helping us in our career in the provision for the detailed discussion during the automation with the McKinsey and all. And it is a great help actually. The knowledge increased, and so it's a great help for us these classes. Thanks for
Sir,
our
you are
professor.
so senior a person. It has been always my privilege, my honor. I have felt humbled to have you on board with SkillsRevo. Not only you, like you, all the senior professionals who joined hands with SkillsRevo. I had the privilege to discuss with them. I learned a lot coming from a completely non-tech background. Then for last 1 decade, I'm working as IT training consultant. This journey has not been easy enough. So all thanks to all those mentors like Upendra sir, all those professionals, all those enrolled learners. Every day I keep learning and try to make myself at par with the level that you guys are working at. So all thanks to you. Yes, Saida ma'am. I was expecting that Shiraj sir will also join this meet. No worries. I'm a biomedical engineer, but right now I'm not working in Muscat. No worries, ma'am. You just enrolled. That is the tip of the iceberg only. GenAI, Agentic AI. Finish your course. Get some good stuff in your resume, and definitely after that you would be getting a lot of confidence in you, confidence in SkillsRevo as well as a responsible training partner. I'm pretty sure after that you would love to take some other modules, other courses, because for a career transition, for resuming your career, some other modules, some deep code algorithm in maybe the data science, machine learning, deep learning will be helping you a lot. So, okay, I got it. I got it. No worries. I would be sharing the recording. You would be having that. Please do share with Shira sir. He's a senior person. You would be definitely loving that. So, but yes, there would be some sessions on resume building and some kind of career support like mock interviews pertaining to this particular program. So that too will be helping you a lot. And projects after this particular program, definitely that must be attempted, that must be submitted. Only after that, the whole thing that Upendra sir was trying to explain, your deployment skill, your execution skill, that can be developed at best at it can. So please focus on those project areas once the entire learning journey will be completed. Yes, yes, of course, Mr. Mohit sir. And I'm really happy you and Wasim sir have been so religiously studying for last 1 week for Python, all other pre-learning segments. So those who are yet to join this particular program, finally, if you decide to go ahead after this meet, please take admission early. It's not something that I'm talking from a sales point of view. That is not at all bothering me. This is from your learning point of view. Sooner you take admission, you can start your pre-learning. And honestly speaking, some basic knowledge on NLP, because NLP is a subset of LLM. So before digging deeper, you should be having some nitty-gritty, some basic knowledge on Python. You should be having that platform ready with you. All the executions will be on Jupyter Notebook. Our team will be there. We have a dedicated team. Every single person is having a mentoring group. Those who are yet to join, they can check in this live meet with those who have joined this particular program earlier. Everyone is having a mentoring group. We try to extend our bandwidth despite the fact we are in India and 90% of our enrolled learners, they are in GCC countries. There is a huge time gap starting from 1.5 to 2.5 hours, still from 7 a.m. IST till 12 midnight IST. We try to be active, addressing all the queries as best as we can. So definitely, you have studied those things, Mohit sir, Wasim sir, and those definitely Mr. Lokesh, Saida ma'am, everyone. So that would help you a lot. And those, Avinash sir, you have just taken the seat today. I have shared with you the particular, pre-learning of Gen AI. Avinash sir, please start those things, studying from tomorrow, managing your time. So that would be really, really helping you a lot. Kalyana Raman sir, thank you so much. Firstly, for you are so senior a person. It has been a privilege for me to have a word with you. You have been in this meet. So if you finally decide to go ahead, it will be a privilege for SkillsRevo to have you on board, like with other enrolled members, other esteemed professionals. Thank you so much, Mr. Kashif sir and his team for joining this meet. I hope we have not disappointed you regarding this orientation session. Thank you, everyone. Those, the name I am not mentioning, that doesn't mean that they don't mean to me at all. Every single person enrolled with SkillsRevo, even every single person I had a word, they all mean a lot. This is the value that we are carrying along. So with all your blessings, all your support, SkillsRevo, we have been now the official training partner of NASCOM. That's not a easy thing. lot of institutes, they have the NASSCOM affiliations, endorsement, but to be the official licensed training partner of NASSCOM, to be the face of NASSCOM, that puts additional responsibility on your shoulder that we are trying to live up with. So surely we have always tried to uphold your trust shown on us. In future too, same kind of activity will be shown. One good news, next month we are going to launch cloud computing, DevOps, ML Ops, and 3 to 4 months back, we launched ethical hacking, cybersecurity, VAPT, GRC, SOC analysis, these programs. So apart from AI, ML, which has been our bread and butter for last few years, these new courses are now on board with us as well. So thank you with all your support. So if you all allow now, shall we wrap it up for the day?
Well,
Or
one question is there
please,
by Mr. AJ. So he's asking, as a whole, can I automate a simple office work of a professional, such as taking calls, filtering emails? Yes, sir, definitely you can do that. You can definitely do that. And I've said to you that the intention of the course is something like that. You start thinking and taking your problem statement and how we can work on it. Yeah. So yes, definitely you can do.
Mohit sir,
So for all batches,
yes, please, Ibrahim sir. Ibrahim
sorry,
sir, please.
so for all batches, actually, continuing with this one. So we have to join with the same courses again, and how exactly it works.
Could you please just
I mean,
reframe or repeat your question, Ibrahim sir?
for the old batch, as we have the generative AI and agentic AI, both we have to continue with this course, or how we have to work on
This is
to
a
take this course.
you enrolled for the advanced AI and Gen AI. This is a
Yes.
good news for you, Ibrahim sir. When you enrolled down the line, there was no agentic AI. Okay, your program that constituted data science, machine learning, deep learning, all AI modules, and only generative AI. Because 6 months
Yeah.
back, agentic AI was not that much in news as well. Upendra sir will
Yeah, I
be.
was even asking that one the time that question for the agentic AI how exactly.
Yes.
So now right now you're on track for the agentic AI also.
Yes. So it's a
Yeah.
privilege. So that's why.
Yeah.
So, I mean, all the old learners now they are getting the benefit. By the way, Ibrahim sir is from KSA, Saudi
Yeah.
Arabia, working for a long time. He happens to be a very close friend of mine as well. Thank you so much, Ibrahim sir, for always being there.
Thank you so much. Thanks a lot, sir, considering me. Thank you
Thank
so
you,
much.
thank
Thanks
you.
a
And
lot.
Mohit
And
sir,
we'll
why
have
you
a
were
good.
struggling when there is a dedicated team allocated to you? There is Mr. Ravi Pandey, Mr. Pratik Rajput Rao, Mr. Sadiq Ansari. They are all experts. Please manage your time during our business hours. Please try to connect with us. Maybe Friday, if you are on off, try to be with us at least for 1 or 2 sessions for 1 hour each. You and Wasim sir can join the meet together to check all the queries you have. We would be very happy, very delighted to help you out. Please don't say you are struggling. We are there to listen your struggle all through. Don't worry, sir. Yes, of course, Mohit sir, of course. Anyone?
When is this course likely to start? Commence?
Next Saturday, sir, 31st, I have to check. Correct. 31st Saturday, 9 p.m. to 11:30 p.m. IST. That would be the class commencement date. 45 hours live delivery, approximately 2 months. Then projects will be allocated to you. And this particular program is also aligned with a NASSCOM certification in the capacity of AI data scientists. But it would be a false statement from my end that those who are opting or have opted for this only generative AI, agentic AI, they can clear this hugely prestigious certificate. That would be a false statement because that certificate needs some more knowledge on machine learning, predictive analytics, some other AI. But considering the fact that as of now, we are providing some pre-learning as complementary, I guess 70% of that assessment syllabus will be covered. So you can go for a first-time attempt. So only a very nominal charge, 1,500 INR. That is for the NASSCOM external assessment fee conducted by NASSCOM itself under Ministry of E&IT, which is also authenticated by National Skill Qualification Framework, NSQF, and NCVET, which is another statutory autonomous accrediting body that authenticates all the certification program.
Okay. Thank you.
Most welcome, sir. Most welcome. Anyone else? Okay, so silence does it give approval to wrap up the session?
Yes, sir.
Oh, great. Yes, Monal ma'am. Yes, I know, Monal ma'am. So last time you were hesitant to add generative AI. Now, look, after this session, I'm pretty sure you will not be repenting, right? So I told you earlier as well, the ma'am, please add this. This is going to be a real good value addition to your profile. And you have been really doing very good, ma'am. We even in-house, we keep discussing that you are so sincere regarding the project, the submission. So Ravi is evaluating your last project. Tuesday, we would be sending you the feedback. Okay, ma'am.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much.
Thank you. I hope your health is well, ma'am.
Yeah, yes, sir. I'm very much good.
Great, great. Good to know that. Good to know that. So, okay, thank you so much and welcome everyone to Skillsivo family, to Skillsivo Academy. So let us wrap up the session. Ravi, team, we can end it up right now. So see you all next Saturday, 9 p.m. IST, 6:30 p.m. Saudi, Kuwait, Qatar, Bahrain time, 7:30 p.m. UAE, Oman time. See you all in the class. Signing off, Arun Mukherjee.